Hello, hello everyone. It's Mona again from Back Pain Movement Makers. Today it's day 126 in our 365-day free challenge where we go live for 365 days to talk about healing back pain for good, but also living a fulfilled life. Well, we are in the kind of why period where I answer the question to why each of the 10 daily healing habits is a part of the 10. And the today's habit is consume nutritious food and beverages every day and throughout the day. Well, why should you do that if you want to heal for good? Well, first of all, we have a very strong limiting belief around healing. There are so many reports and there are so many things all the time we are taught early on that what we put into our mouth and, and both drink and eat has a lot to do with our health. And if you're a grown up and you've been here for quite a while, you also know that you could experience the feeling of consuming different kind of foods and beverages. And if we heal our mind, then the rest will follow. But it's very hard for us to believe that that is true. And our lives are the results of our thoughts. So if I believe, and I really do, I have a very strong limiting belief around this because when I eat dairy, 3 days after I ate that the last time, I couldn't walk without having pain and without limping like this. And I had pain in all my joints like this. I couldn't even move my fingers without experiencing pain. So there are masters, of course, that could that understand that their true form of themselves, the true inner being, is our soul, the spiritual part of us, the consciousness that experiences everything. Then they are not affected what the body feels like or what the body does or things like that. But I'm not there yet. And most of all the humans are not there either. So this is really important that if we want to heal for good and live a fulfilled life, we have to choose the right food and the right beverages if we want to heal for good. And we really recommend Anthony William and his teachings. He's also a trance channel and he channels the spirit of compassion. And when both Thomas and I have changed our diet in more and more alignment with his teachings, not completely. For example, we don't drink celery juice every morning because right now it's too expensive to do that. here in Sweden anyway. And for us right now anyway. So we don't do that. But we don't eat dairy. We don't eat eggs. Maybe 3 times a year I could eat eggs. And I don't eat eggs that way. I eat aioli, kind of garlic mayo. I don't know, or if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And I don't eat meat, but that is not the main thing in Anthony Williams' teachings. You should avoid pork, but I don't eat meat. I feel sorry for the animals, even though I eat fish. But that is, it's harder for me to think that I am treating the animals bad that way. Of course, that's true too, but well, that's the way I function right now. Anyway, so by eating correctly, if we want to heal for good, it's more about what we should avoid, to stay away from, to avoid as many poisons and heavy metals and things like that as possible. But also, it's very important that we try to eat variable things. We should have a variation in what we eat. Of course, we should avoid sugar. We should avoid sodas. We should avoid too much salt. No vinegar, for example. And of course, no alcohol. The alcohol, the vinegar works almost the same way. It takes the poison and all the unhealthy things that are already in our systems further in our inner organs. And of course, that is not very good at all. So why food and eating nutritious food and beverages, why that is important in healing for good and living fulfilled life, is because we are programmed with that. And most of us could say that we are living proof of that. That is our truth. And for me, that is my truth. I feel so much better when I don't eat dairy, gluten, sugar, not much eggs. I eat sugar, let's say, 4-5 times a year, maybe. So that is why it is important. We have so many proof in our own personal truths that it matters. And of course, I want to become a master too, and master my mind. So I believe that I am unconditional love only. So I live from that truth. And well, we'll have to see how far I get on that journey in this life form, but it's something that I really long for. But on my way there, I'm still going to continue avoiding special foods and beverages, and I also choose more healthy food and beverages in front of other foods. Okay, that's everything for today, and Much love and blessings. Until next time. Bye, everyone.